What's up, everything Browns Nation? Sunday, 11:45 Eastern Time, Western Time, 8:45, and whatever time it is where you're at, good morning. We are here. It's Sunday afternoon. What? Sunday morning, technically. I just said it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But good morning to you. Check in. Where are you from? What device are you watching on? And how are you feeling? Check in.
Dog check!
Check in. How long have you been a Browns fan? How long have you supported this organization? Get it in the chat below. My guy Jeff on Facebook says, "What's up, Corey?" Shane says, "Corey, what's up, my guy?" If you're on Facebook, leave that emoji how you're feeling. Happy? Are you love it? Are you sad? Do you just like it? Let me know right now. And if you're over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. You can follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe if you haven't already. You know the drill. patreon.com/everything Browns. All that good stuff. Support. Let's go. Savon says he is on the iPhone 11. Midwest Air Pro says Brandy, our offensive coordinator on YouTube. Austin, Texas says Tony in Austin, Texas says Browns fan all my life. Cheryl Tucker Moore says, "Hey, Corey, let's see what the Browns have today on my iPhone." Savon says 2 years. And Marino says, been a Browns fan since 2016. And Alex says, hi. And Chris says, let's go Browns. How's your day, Corey? Thank you for asking, Savon. My day is going good. I woke up in a good mood. It's football Sunday. You know, we all are in our emotions when we watch the Browns. Good, bad, indifferent. I woke up today in a good mood. Now, will I end that in a good mood? We'll have to wait and see. And if you're new to what we do here, my guy LA says, yes, sir, let's get it. After this stream, we will have our watch party at 1 o'clock over on YouTube. Come check us out. Subscribe. I can't show the game. I know I'll say it 100 times, but let's have some fun. If you can watch it, watch the game, interact with us. Fun, heartbreak, dance, whatever we do. Check us out. 1 o'clock watch party. Let's get it. Now let's jump into some football. We improved to 2-1 last week. We beat the Washington football team 34-20. My guy LA letting us know Kareem Hunt, groin injury. He's playing. Denzel Ward, Olivier Vernon is going to show up in uniform today. His hand is going to touch the dirt. He'll be in. All active, was listed as questionable. Rashad Higgins, again, a healthy scratch. Who knows what's going on with Hollywood? Appreciate you, my guy, LA. Robert says hello on Facebook. So there's your injury updates. My guy, Addy, says got interested in football in 2015, and they're the local team. I've been stubbornly loyal ever since. And Brandy says Cowboys will be after Mayfield today. Run the ball and win in the middle. Gotta pressure Prescott to contain him. If you're new, shout out to you. If you've been here for a while, shout out to you also. Everybody in the comment section below. We are on a 2-game winning streak. We beat Cincinnati. We beat Washington. Hey, let's get it. How do you feel about the Washington win? Let me know in the comments below. 34-20. You can see the rundown on your screen, what we're going to talk about. But as you as the fans, we'll talk about whatever. But that's just what I have on tap. We beat Washington. I was, happy about the win. Now, if you watch the watch party, I get emotional just like you. I get upset when things don't go the way I expect them to go. We ran the ball the way that we should. Nick freaking Chubb, that's how I named him. Kareem Hunt, I don't have a name for him yet, but if you have any suggestions, put him in the comments below. So I just call him Kareem Hunt. ran the ball. He had a receiving touchdown. We did what we were supposed to do, win the ball game. And that's what I like to see. Robert says defense has to step up. My guy LA says we did what we're supposed to do exactly. Win. Robert says we simply had to beat Washington. They are lousy. Share this to all your friends and Facebook, YouTube. Share it. Let's get some more Browns fans. Let's get everybody involved. We are all we got. Brandy says NFC East 6 wins will get them to the playoffs. That division is pathetic, if I could say so myself. Addie says, can't they make it a 3 in a row? You got a typo there, Corey. Can they make it 3 in a row? What did I put? I don't even know what I put. Can they make it 3 in a throw? 3 in a throw. But hey, I am glad you are paying attention to the scroll text on the bottom. At least you're paying attention. 3 in a throw. What? What was I typing? You see, I make mistakes too. I am absolutely trash. What is that? 3 in a throw. Hey, 3 in a throw. Shout out to my guy catching my mistakes. It's just going to stay there. 3 in a throw. Clay says secondary has to have a really big day today against C.D. Lamb and Michael Gallup. Now, beating Washington's one thing. Beating Cincinnati's one thing. But beating Dallas is a whole nother thing. But there's one thing I want to talk about this Washington game. Now, I always complain about the defense, and rightfully so. They have stunk so far, all right? In my opinion, they have stunk like a dirty diaper. They've absolutely stunk, all right? That's my opinion. Now, we can say, well, the injuries and everybody's not there. And you're right. You are absolutely right. The injuries has been a big part of it. We have a safety who is just out. He is not coming back. Grant Delpit is not coming back. Olivier Vernon has been out all year, but as LA has let us know, he's back. Denzel Ward has been gimpy. He didn't play the entire game because of his groin. He is playing. We understand that. Matt Wilson came back, but he didn't even play alive. We understand that. But listen, I got to give credit when credit is due. They showed up against Washington. Now, there was moments when I was watching the game, I wanted to rip the little bit of hair that I have out of my scalp because they still gave up too many yards to me, too many plays to the lowly Washington football team, as you guys have said in the comments below, on their second win in a throw. Yes, we are going to keep that. Second win in a throw. We are rolling with it the rest of this program. Okay? But I got to give credit when credit is due. And here's why. I'm not a big numbers guy, okay? I don't get on here and put numbers like most of these statisticians. The wind is 5 miles an hour. So when he has that, he is one of the greatest quarterbacks in the 8th percentile. No, that's not what I do. But I happen to just look and gander a little bit. And this game was pretty even down the line. Washington had 19 first downs. Cleveland had 19 first downs. Washington had 12 passing first downs. Cleveland had 12 passing first downs. Washington had 6 rushing first downs. Cleveland had 6 rushing first downs. Oh my goodness. Cleveland had 62 total plays. Washington had 62 total plays. Well, this is just a Kowinki thing. Are you kidding me right now? No, I am telling the truth. Washington had 12 drives. Cleveland had 11 drives. Then what in the heck was the difference of the game? 5 Washington turnovers. 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Cleveland, goose egg, 0. That's why they won the ball game. Our defense showed up. 0 turnovers. 5 turnovers. When I seen that, I said, hey, I'm not a stat guy, but my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Shout out to my guy Addy, $2 donation. Yeah, but Washington leads the NFC East, so shout out to you, my guy. If you want to donate on YouTube, I would appreciate it. It helps us keep going and keep growing. Thank you, my kind sir. Shout out to you with the $2 donation. Robert on Facebook says, our D has to improve in order for us to win. We have to get after Dak and pressure the heck out of him. He isn't that good under constant pressure, but he didn't say heck. I did. Savon says, but the Dallas is a whole bother team. Brandy said, let's not carousel. This game will be won. I read that one. I think I did. John says, what up, All Browns Nation? Shout out from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Barking in the comment section. Shout out, my guy. Savon says, my Whitehawk team lost yesterday, but I had a pick touchdown and 2-point conversion. Shout out to you. Mike said, what's up, Dog Pound? Good morning. Shout out. Savon had 7 tackles. The record is 2-2. And John says, Browns fans for life from Pennsylvania deserve a shout out. Bro, shout out to you. And Marino says, our defense is a bit better. We should win. Send a message to the NFL. Stop counting us out. If we win, I will donate and get a shout out, says John. The D is going to show up big time. Whoa, I got to depend on our team. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. But let's go. Let's get it. That was very interesting to me. Our defense showed up, in my opinion. They still make me want to rip what little hair that I have left in my scalp. But they were the reason that we won the game. The numbers were almost identical. But this week is a whole nother story. And Robert, my guy, your hat is still intact. You are 2-0 when your hat is on line for dinner. When your dinner is your hat on the line, you are 2-0. It was Atlanta last year and Washington this year. Let's go. And if you're new, everything Browns Nation, I just reiterated, in case you're just joining the show, you can see the rundown, what we're going to talk about, all that great stuff. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your Browns friends. Watch party at 1 o'clock. Let's get it. D-line's been great. Secondary still questionable, says Robert over on Facebook. And on YouTube, Mike says this is going to be a total of 60 points. Brownies on a roll, baby. Did you see some live show giving away Bernie rookie card, John? I did not. And Marino says, no matter the teams we play without preseason, a win is a win, and they all count. Now, I want to talk about somebody that we get emotional about here. And that's our quarterback. We get really emotional. LA says our defense has bend, don't break, and they are getting turnovers. Shane says more complimentary football score when the defense is helping us with turnovers. We get really emotional about Baker Mayfield. Good, bad, indifferent, happy, sad. We get really emotional about our quarterback. I do too. I am not excluding myself. You can see his numbers on the screen in our win against the Washington football team. 16-23, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for Baker Mayfield. That was his first game. Once again, more numbers, which I really don't do. It's not my thing. Everybody can go to Google and do that. It's not my thing. But I had to figure this out. I was like, wow. His first 0 interception game since the Myles Garrett incident, the throwing of the helmet like Thor's hammer, week 10 against Pittsburgh, 2019, week 7. What? Week 10, 21-7 victory. I can't even talk. When they won 21-7, that was his first game without throwing an interception. That's a problem. But I thought that was quite interesting. No picks, no turnovers for Baker Mayfield. That's a good game. 156 yards? That's not a lot of yards. But we all want the team to run the ball. But a lot of people, once he makes a mistake, once he throws 3 or 4 errant passes, wants him shipped in a FedEx box, a UPS box out of town. Mr. Dark says Chubba, choo-choo, SEC of the North. Brandy says Browns have a head coach that I think is making a difference. Pops Dan is going to be giving that way if we win, says John. Love the show, bro. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Brandy says, and there you have the facts of life. John says DPJ and OPJ on the field at the same time. Barb says, hello, the hopeful fan from Florida. Hello, Barb. Thank you for coming back to the show. Another return viewer. Robert on Facebook says, Baker did the job he was handed last week. Run the ball is out. Brownies have some momentum. This game today will define the rest of the season, says Cyril Jameson. And Reginald says, good morning, brother, but this is a must win. If he throws 27 passes, we could win. If he throws 37 or more, we will definitely lose. Mr. Dark says, Baker is good when he manages the game and is not relied on to carry. Barb says, wouldn't miss you, Corey. You're my entertainment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brandy says, let the playmakers operate in space. Hunt. But Little Sports says, have a great stream, my guy. He's a Vikings fan. Shout out to you just for coming in to support the stream. I'm not a hater, man. I appreciate the love. And Miss Butler says, or Mr. Butler, stay. I don't want to mess up the name. Our head coach is smart. I'm liking our GM and head coach both. Shout out to you. A lot of people, all love, says Savon, all love. A lot of people just don't like Baker for whatever reason. Or they love Baker. They love him. Listen, I get emotional too. I really do. Those numbers, they're winning numbers. We have to run the football. I get it. He's the number one pick in the draft. We should have got Josh Allen. We should have got Lamar Jackson. Nobody's saying we should have got Sam Darnold because he's been stinking up the joint. Now his head coach is trash. I get it, but that's not the point here. But those are numbers you had to have. Run the ball, control the clock, win. He has 584 yards on the season in 3 games. That's not impressive. Not impressive at all. Week 1, he stunk. Week 2, he was okay. Week 3, did what he had to do. But it's not this era's of flashy numbers, but the win is a win. And it's good for me. Aaron says, let's go Browns. Hope we have a big day. I'm the passing game today for once. Wants to see the passing game. Knucklehead says, hi, Corey. How you doing, Nutty Knucklehead? Browns fan says, dog check. You want a dog check? You get a dog check as soon as I can find it. I'm rolling here. Where's my dog check at?
Dog check!
There it is. Dog check, says John.
Dog check!
There it is. So part 2 of my question here. You know I was going with a part 2. And I want you to be honest. And if you're one of these people, it is okay. It is okay. Just be honest. Are we too hard on Baker Mayfield? How you doing, Julie? Nice to see you. I don't know if I've seen you yet this year on this stream, but it's glad to see you back, Julie. Glad to see you back. She says, woof, woof. Shout out to you, Cyril. Shout out to you. Are we too hard on Baker Mayfield? Be honest. Be honest. Courtney says no. N-O. She said no. John said he deserves it. Browns fan says yes, we're too hard. John says no. Have to keep it 100. Courtney says the coach is. Brandy says that pitcher, his mechanics need work. Brandy she has her headset in already. Look at the pitcher. Look at that sloppy form. He's tacky. Oh, gotta love Brandy's work. Nutty's Knucklehead says no, Corey. Addie says, we're not hard enough on him. He plays best when he has something to prove. Swift says, we're entirely too hard on Baker. I don't care how many yards he gets. I just want the W. Max says Baker is the best QB we've had since the Browns came back. Johnny says number one. John says number one pick. Aaron says, I don't think Baker's Baker from college or rookie year. His accuracy is not there. Today we must use our fullback more and our tight ends, and Baker is cool. Baker has to stop talking trash, and he is ready to play now. Gannon says Baker just needs to use his tools in the way they are meant. Chubb, OBJ, Hunt, Higgins, who's not playing. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey, I'm not a coach. It's 2 years now, so something has to be going on. Lou says just get the W. Shout out to Andy, says John. Hey, Corey, says Lori. Welcome back, Lori. No, not too hard. Woof, woof. Guys, you remember Kaiser and Wheaton? Yeah, talk to me later. Here's where I'm at on that. Now, you guys may boo me for this one, and it's okay. Listen. You can boo me all you want. It is okay. It's okay. I could take it. I have thick skin. You could boo me all you want if you want, but I'm just keeping it honest. I am keeping it honest. Let's go, Cleveland. Stick to our game plan. Don't do too much. Marino, yes, we know. Our guy LA over on Facebook, thank you for letting us know as well. Kareem Hunt is playing today, but you can boo me. Here's why. Now, at times I am too. I can be hard on Baker Mayfield. I can be hard on Baker. Do I think we're too hard? Yes. And here's why. When I get emotional, I say all kind of things. I jump off the handle. Oh, you are trash. Throw them in the trash can. Throw them in there. When the trash can comes around, when they pick up the trash, make sure he is in there. Make sure he's screaming. Take him out. I don't want him no more. I am done. If you see that throw, he is tacky. And you can see me on the watch party. I'll probably go off today because I'm emotional. And that's what we do as fans. And I get it. But when I sit down and I think, and when I got 2 or 3 days to think about it, I've had dinner and breakfast, and I'm relaxing, and I'm like, all right, emotion sets in. I think, what's the alternative? What is really the alternative if I really sit and I think about it? Yeah, I could root for, I want another quarterback. Well, who we going to get? We don't want to lose. We can say, I want another one. Then we got to lose again. Then we get another quarterback. And then we start the wheel all over. Then people want the coach fired. And we start. No, I don't want that. I don't want that again. I want to root for Baker to succeed. Does he make me mad? Yes. Does he get me angry? Heck yes. Are his throws off at times? Woo. Yes. Like Brandy said, the mechanics are trash. But he's had more coaches than I've had bottles of water today. He's had more offensive coordinators than I've had meals in the last 2 days. So I still want to give him a chance. I think I'm too hard on him. I think a lot of fans are. But I know you guys are going to boo me for this because he sucks. He stinks. Has he regressed? Yeah. But I still think he needs a coach. He needs an offensive coordinator that we actually stick with. So my answer is yes. A little too harsh. We all can be emotional, and that's fine. But after 1 quarter of the first game, people wanted Case Keenum in. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead and boo me. It's okay. I can take it. I got thick skin. You can boo me for that one. George says, what's up, Kraken, my friend? What is up, my guy? Let's see what we got here. Let me go. Tater Goat said, let's go Cleveland. Stick our game plan. Don't do too much. Is Denzel playing? Yes, he is. Tater Goat. I love Baker's commercial, says Browns fan. John says, love that hat. Appreciate you. I will give you that later in the prediction section, my guy. Hopefully you stay that long. Nutty Knucklehead, I will give you that later. John says 16 Browns, Cowboys 13. Man, if we own the 13, I'm going to throw my hat on stream. Sweet baby Jesus, says Douglas. My guy, SSJ Swift, says no boos from me. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Typical Gamer says, me too, the emotion in the heart of the moment. I have trashed Mayfield, but then I remember Kaiser, Wheaton, and countless others. John says all defense game today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Brady says I am not sure the scheme fits Mayfield's game. Okay. Typical gamer says the scheme does fit Mayfield. Are you in? Okay. Oh, whoa. We don't gotta go back and forth. Everybody has an opinion. As long as we get some milk grease. All right, Douglas. Shout out to you on some of my insane terms I come up with. I think the scheme is right, but we haven't even grasped fully yet because the way we talking, says John. Barb says, Corey, my birthday is the 11th. What a wonderful birthday present a win would be since I ain't getting any younger. Shout out to you, Barb. Happy birthday to you.
Go Jags!
Next week, hopefully you're here next week, and we can get you a proper happy birthday. William says, Cowboys 41, Browns 31. Go Cowboys. He's a Cowboys fan. Okay. 10 a.m. Beer says, go Dogs. Swift says, Baker's a short version of Roethlisberger in his first few years. Give him a little more time. Marino says, crazy that a 1-2 team that should have been 0-3 can get more praise than the Browns. 10 a.m. says, Mayfield rushes for 2 TDs on his way to a 42-38 win. Brandy says, a play action outside run zone would work wonders. Jeff says, go Browns. Elijah says, Mayfield's a good QB, not great, but he's good enough to lead the team to some wins. And Marino says, thanks, John. I try to get to all your comments. If I miss them, just do it again. John says, I don't want another QB. I just want him to get better with each year, but it's not happened yet. Most likely will not happen. He's one of the best offenses in the league, but does nothing with them. Reginald says, we have what I cannot read. What? We have to work with what we have. Baker is good enough to take us to the playoffs, and we have a wonderful coach. John says, I don't want another QB. I just want him to get better with each year, but it's not. Oh, I read that one. I am terrible. And Robert says, Baker cannot be expected to be lights out yet with a new coach and a new offensive scheme every year. With more than Stefanski, Baker will only get better. I can agree with that. I can agree with most of everything that I just read. If I butcher your comment, I apologize. I'll try to get to every comment. If I miss one, you can get it in again. This is what it's about. Voice of the fans. This is not about me just rambling my opinion. This is about yours. You get them out. I try to get them in there. Teddy Goat says 28 Browns, 24 Cowboys. Browns fans said we need Landry to break out. And as you can see on the pregame rundown, you can see who we're talking about in a little bit. But our lightning rod, Baker Mayfield, some love him, some hate him, some just want him to improve. And listen, criticism, constructive criticism is great. It's great. But you will have people who want him benched after one incompletion, week 1, a sack, put in Case Keenum, get rid of him, let's go, looking at the draft. That's just something that I don't believe, especially with a new coach. But hey, Amari Cooper is going to give y'all secondary fits. Man, William, listen, man. I got nothing to say. I can't disagree. Oh, man. But let's go. All right. Now, Greedy Williams is out. OBJ. Jarvis Landry. As you can see on the screen. Are you concerned about their new what? Are you concerned about their slow start to the season? I told you I cannot talk today. It's going to be a long day because I can't talk. Before I get to that, John said the team looks good this year. I'm happy as a fan. I'm going to lose my mind if they win today. And Noah says when Baker thinks he's on top, he gets sloppy. When he feels pressure by fans and otherwise, he does better. It's not a great dynamic, but he learns from the school of hard knocks. I think criticism would be better without trashing him so hard, though. Reginald said, but if Baker is not playing good in a half of football, then change QB. I don't agree with that, but okay. Yeah, I don't think you pull him out with a bad half. Because if you pull him out and then you put him in next week, I don't see there. I think if you pull somebody out, man, you might as well just go with the flow. But I don't agree with that, but some people think that way, but I just don't agree with that. Pulling him out for a bad half of football. You got to learn through your mistakes. You got to learn through the bad times to get better, especially in a new system with a new coach, a new offensive coordinator, a new staff. 4th week, no preseason. I know it sounds like excuses, but that's just how I see it. But let's get to OBJ. Jarvis Landry. We need to run the ball 65% of the time. That's the way the lanes for receivers will open up. I think because it's on turf, Landry and OBJ will be fast. What do you think? Well, let's talk about him. DPJ is going to break out today, returning for Joe Ho. Let's hope so. Now, are you concerned about their slow start? We know wide receivers want the ball. We all know that. If you don't think that by now, I don't know what to tell you. But we're winning games, so I guess it's okay right now. But OBJ and Landry. OBJ has 11 receptions, 155 yards, and 1 touchdown. Landry has 12 catches, 143 yards, and no touchdowns. And this is week 4. If that's not a slow start, if that's not the definition of a slow start, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Am I concerned? Not yet, because we're winning. Winning cures all. And it's the beginning of the season. Now, if we were 0-3, yeah, I'd be really concerned. But winning cures all. We know the run game is being dominant, and that's the reason why they've started so slow. They're all concerned about OBJ down the field. They double him. Baker's missed him a couple times deep. He got held on one of them. I don't know how they didn't see it on the Cincinnati game. He would have had another touchdown. So right now, no. No. E. Bridges, I think I know E. Bridges says I'm with William. Cowboys 41, Browns 31. LIT says a dog pound. Where'd my bark at? Where'd my bark go? You know what? Where'd it go? John Kearney says dubs before anything. Courtney says he feels dangerous. They win the game. Be like Jay-Z, shake off your pimping and do the Young Jock shoulder lean off the T.I. duo. She dropped some Jay-Z in there.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
Okay, Johnny says Donovan Peoples-Jones, baby. Donovan Peoples-Jones, the Michigan receiver. Baker needs to be heartless, Kanye West, and Mike Tyson. I don't know if Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to do much this game. We will see. I haven't even talked about him at all this season because he hasn't even been active, hasn't been on the field. But we will see. My concern is these two on the screen. This Dallas secondary has given up yards, and we're going to talk about that when we talk about our predictions. So I think if anybody gets the ball, it's going to be these two with some Austin Hooper mixed in and some Kareem Hunt. So I don't know about DPJ in the passing game. Is he returning kicks? I'm not sure. Somebody let me know. IGL Dog says Cleveland Browns 35, Cowboys 10. Elijah says, do you think Baker can do a shootout with Dallas if it comes to it? If he has to, he's going to have to. But I'm not concerned with this slow start because we are winning. That's the only reason why I am not concerned. But if we were losing, it would be a problem. It would absolutely be a problem. But we're winning. We're fine. We're good to go. Here it is back for kick return, says Robert. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you, my guy, for the information. So Hilliard's back on kick returns. The game is going to be all offense. Scheme is important when players struggle. Key is in favorable matchups. New cardiac kids. I don't know about all that. We got to slow down with that. I want to thank all the new viewers. This is Everything Browns Nation. If you're new to the show, if you're new to the YouTube stream or the Facebook stream, Facebook, like, share to all your favorite Browns fans. Hit the emoji how you're feeling, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you like it, if you love it. Let that in below. Leave your comment. Share to all your Browns fans. If you're on the Facebook stream, like it, share it, subscribe. If you want to donate to the cause, you could donate. All that great stuff. Thank you for being in the stream commenting, interacting. This is the voice of the fans. Mike says, took my blood pressure pills, so we good. Bring on the dog fight. And if you're new, we will be here at 1 o'clock. Watch party. I cannot show the game. I know I will say that probably 5 to 10 times a day. But we will be reacting. Hopefully you have somewhere to watch the game. React with us through pain, sorrow, misery, happiness, emotion. Brandy, our offensive coordinator, hopefully she will be able to watch with us as well. We'll be in the chat, and all of our great fans. I think Joe Wiz got them together for this game. Brandy says special teams and field position will be big part of the games. And Tay the Goat says, I think our Browns fans just need to relax a little and go with the flow. It's a new system. It's not like this coaching staff is 5 years in. I agree. And Shoot the Trill says, run the ball, control the clock, and score. Easy peasy. But let's talk about the game. I had another one with about OBJ and Landry, but let's get to the game. Let's talk about it. We got about 20 minutes left in this before I get ready for the watch party. Get your predictions, your big dog in the game. What do you expect for this game? Who's going to win and why? Browns, Cowboys. Cowboys are favored to win 1-2 at Jerry World. Was supposed to go to this game, but you know what happened and why I'm not going. But that's here nor there. This is not about me, even though I made it about me, but that's not the point. Can the Browns make it to 3 and a throw? We're staying with that. I made a typo, so it's going to be 3 and a throw. Can we make it to 3 and a throw? My guy Addy in YouTube pointed out my typo on the text at the bottom, so we're going to keep it at 3 and a throw. Reddit says, love the show. One of the best shows in air. Appreciate you, my guy. Go long on Dallas, but no shootout. We will lose, but Baker's back home, and he will be comfortable for him. George says, cardiac kids, burning, busting, bottle cap lid. Elijah says, 35-28. Cleveland. Steve says, John Kearney, the turnovers were nice, but we allowed too many yards. Elijah says, thoughts on our defense in this game. And let's see. Elaine says, I read that one. I am way off. Did I miss something here? Somebody help me out. Okay. John Kearney says 3-1, woof, woof. Let me get you a dog bark. All right, I think I got everything. Yeah, we're missing mad people on defense, says John. Your thoughts? Well, let's talk about this game. I think I got everybody in the comments. If I missed it, go ahead and type it again. I don't want to miss comments. I probably missed a couple. If I missed your comment, just type it again. I'm trying to get to everybody, but I just miss people sometimes. Keep up the good work, my dude, says Marino. Mike says OBJ has a big game, and Baker needs to get in somebody's face. Chubb is run out of his shoes today. John says, yeah, you're doing a great job, bro. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. On to this game. Now, I'm going to be totally honest. I'm scared to death, all right? Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm scared to death, all right? I keep it real as real could be. With Baltimore, I picked with my heart. Now, this game here, Dak Prescott, all right? He's been balling out lately. 450-plus yards in his last 2 games, Seattle and Atlanta. They have came back from a cajillion points down to win against Atlanta. We all know Atlanta, that team that blew the Super Bowl against my arch enemy, TB12. That team that blew it against Dallas. Dallas was down. They were down and out, and they won. The team that blew it against Chicago, Mitch Trubisky went to the bench to drink some Kool-Aid, and Nick Foles came back, Super Bowl Nick Foles, and they came back against Atlanta. And then Seattle, they were down. Dak threw for a kajabillion yards, took the lead, but then Russell Wilson, who threw for 315 yards and 5 TDs against this defense. Matt Ryan threw for 273 yards and 4 TDs against this defense. Moral of the story is you can pass against this defense. They have starting corners who are out. They got backup corners who are in. The matchups against this receiving core works out for Cleveland today. If it's any day to pass the ball, any day to get your passing game on track, It's against these Dallas Cowboys. So you're kind of in a catch-22 if you're a Browns fan. It's a catch-22 to me because our winning formula so far this year has been run Nick freaking Chubb. That's his new name. If you didn't know, it's Nick freaking Chubb. That's his name. And Kareem Hunt. That's been our winning formula. Run the ball. Run some more. Take a nap, wake up, feed your dog or your cat, walk them around the block, and run the ball some more. That has been our formula, and Dallas knows it. Stop Nick Chubb. To the point now, it's probably make Baker throw, and whoever would have thought that in life. That's been our formula, as Browns fans says. We need to establish the run game early, keep Dak in the pocket. Shoot the trail. If we can't keep our D off the field, we will lose. BMT says, come on, fam. You know what it is, Chubb Hunt. Best backfield in the NFL. I don't trust Baker with the ball. Williams says, and you should be scared. Dak is on fire in the last 2 games, and y'all secondary is banged up. Brandy says, Cowboys will double Miles today. Someone else to win one-on-one. Russell Wilson is going to win the MVP. We about to get throttled. It says next gen. Now, listen. So that's why I'm nervous. This Cowboys offense. Listen. I can say in the world, well, listen, man. Olivier Vernon's back. Matt Wilson's going to be better because it's the second game back, and we're getting a little bit healthier on defense. And, I'm not going to talk none of that nonsense about this because I'm going to keep it absolutely 100 real. We let Joe Burrow go 99 yards down the field. Dwayne Haskins at times was looking good in the pocket until we start getting turnovers. Bend but don't break will not work against the Dallas Cowboys. It just won't. I understand, but Dallas is 1-2. Why are we talking about them? We're 2-1 because that offense is just flat out better than our defense. It is. How do you win the game? Like he said in the comments, ball control. You have to keep the ball away. You cannot have 3 and outs. If you have 3 and outs and you put them back on the field, it's going to be a long ball game. It just is. It just is a long ball game. And I keep it real. I'm looking at the numbers here. I'm just looking at them and, Dallas passing game has been good. Now, they've been down a lot of games. They've been down 2 or 3 big, so I know that inflates the passing numbers a little bit. I do understand that. The one game where they weren't really down big was the Rams, and Dak had about, 200 and maybe 87 passing yards, something like that. I do understand that. But we don't have the offense to get up big, do we? No. We're run it, ground it, and pound it. We have to have long, sustaining drives to keep them off the field. And, everybody just forgot about Zeke. Just forgot about Zeke Elliott. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, they can run the ball, too, if they have to. Let's not forget about that. Let's just not focus on the passing game. They can run the ball, too, if needed. Now, I know they're missing some offensive linemen. I understand that. But this offense terrifies me because this defense has not shown the propensity to be great just yet. Brandy, can we get the tight end group involved today? That's a good question. Poor Austin Hooper. I mean, he came to this team. Matt Ryan threw him the ball like it was going out of style. He ain't getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hopefully he gets involved too. But that's my take on this game. The Dallas offense versus this defense. What the heck is going to happen? We have to control the ball to win. Defensive line has to do good today, says Peter. Reginald says we have to pressure, sack Prescott, and not let him get up. Let the fullback run. Also, it breaks up the defense of the Cowboys. Robert says we can stop Zeke with our vicious D-line. Our D-line, that's a good point. We have to get pressure, and if we're not getting pressure, will somebody blitz anybody? Please, please send the blitz. Send one man. Send 2. Send somebody. Let's just not send 4. If it ain't getting there, continue to do the same thing. Can we get somebody? Anybody. Send the coach. Send a cheerleader. Send a water boy. I don't care who you send. Send somebody. We need to bring a blitz if it's not getting in. I do agree with Jason said. Vernon needs to help Garrett. He hasn't been in. Maybe that'll make a difference. His hand will touch the Dallas turf today. He hasn't felt turf all year. So that will help. I'm not going to act like Cowboys can't blow us out because they can, but if we play to our game plan, we can make them. Baker has to manage the game. Pressure, don't blitz. I don't agree with that. If the pressure's not working, you got to show different things to a quarterback. If you just sit back in coverage all day long, he is going to pick it apart. Like Joe Burrow did. He picked it apart. We hardly didn't blitz him and picked it apart. And that's Joe Burrow. No disrespect to Joe Burrow. But he ain't that. Victor Jackson, yes, DPJ is first game today, so obviously he's playing. A lot of people have been has been commenting that. Inside blitz stunts might not be that answer today. I would use a rover. Fact says Browns fan 6'9". I got my dumpster juice with Oh, y'all can't make me laugh. That was a good one, Mike. He said, I got my dumpster juice with French vanilla. Let's foam at the mouth. BMT Television Network says run, no shootout today or we lose. Dak is by far the best QBs you guys have seen so far. Facts, William. Facts. Christopher says protect Lord Baker. John says we're getting there. We're getting there, though. Robert says, I got that. Robert says I see Larry Ojanobi having a big day as Miles will not be doubled. I got my hot milk grease for the game, says Addy. Hot milk grease. We got dumpster juice with some French vanilla, my guys. My guys from the stream who watched the watch party with all my craziness. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Shout out to you guys. I really do. And we'll be going on at 1 o'clock. Brady says 3 to 7 yards on first down will win the game today. First down is key. Shout out to her. If you win first down, you have a higher probability of winning the possession. Stop the penalties. No holding. Get yourself in first and 20s. That is bad news. So what's your predictions? Get them in the game. Get them in the game. What? The game? What game? Get them in the comment section. Who is your big dog of the game? Is the watch party on Facebook? It's just on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. The link is above on the Facebook post. If the Browns are down by 3 in the fourth quarter, we will come back and win. Shout out to you, Reginald. Shout out to you. Blitz with the punter, the valet guy who even the ball boy. Hunt Chubb, period, says BMT. Garrett, MVP of the game. Before I get into my prediction, running down here a little bit, I just want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody, shout out to you guys. Everything Browns Nation. Once again, if you're new, like the Facebook page, share it to your friends and Browns family. More fans, the better. We got to grow here. And if you're on YouTube, you know the deal. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to donate to the cause, that is even better. We'll be on at 1 o'clock. Let's have some fun as we watch this game. And you can enjoy my pain and my happiness with me. Let's go. So who wins the game? We'll wind it down here almost. Big dog of the game on offense will be Nick freaking Chubb. On D, it will be Ojanobi. We will get 2 or 3 interceptions today, says Reginald. 2 or 3 interceptions today. I got that one. All right. Did I miss anything on YouTube? Iron Man football today. Brandon says Browns 38, Cowboys 34. Pull your hair out. Browns 38, Cowboys 34. Utilize the fullback. I said I'll pull my hair out if the Browns hold the Cowboys to 13. And that's not going to happen. If they hold somebody said 16-13. If they hold them to 13, I'm pulling my hair out. I will at least try. Are you calling the game today? Yes, my guy, Bob. 1 o'clock here on YouTube. We will be live reacting to the game. I cannot show the game. Disclaimer. But I know I'll say it again. Hopefully you guys can get to it and watch it as well. I do my best to be straight down the middle. Sometimes it doesn't happen, though. Shout out to you, Bob. Man, I'm in Florida, Corey. Has to. I am, Barb. Do my best to do what I can. Denzel Ward says Tay the GOAT. Shout out to you. Now, my prediction for the game. Now, listen, guys. I'm going to give you my big dog first for my prediction. My big dog of the game is going to be Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is my big dog of the game. But remember, the Browns always play the Cowboys hard. Speaking of that, before I give my big dog of the game, I did write this one more stat down. I am not a numbers guy. I am not. But if I write it down, it means something. Okay? It does. Because I just don't, whatever. But anyways, the Cowboys are on a 4-game winning streak against the Browns. The Browns last beat the Cowboys in 1994. In 1994, I probably were wearing shoes with the Velcro straps, okay? Well, that is not cool. But that's probably what was happening in 1994 for me. I don't know about you. And in 2016, they last played. Dak was 21 for 27, 247 yards with 3 touchdowns and no picks. That's just a little summary of Cowboys versus Browns and what's been happening. Just wanted to throw that little nugget out there for all the positions. My good friend Elaine Bridges says, good luck. We should have been at the game. I know we were supposed to go, but COVID got us. Go Cowboys. Talk to you after the game. She is a strong Cowboys fan, one of my best friends and family in the world. But let's go. Now, my big dog of the game is Baker Mayfield, and here's why. Here's why I got him being my big dog of the game. Because I believe if the Browns win, it's going to have to be because of Baker Mayfield. Now, I could be totally wrong. But I don't think our defense is going to hold this Cowboys offense under 30 points. I don't see it. I don't see how it happens. Now, it could be the total way. Man, this defense could come out and hear everything I'm saying. Who is this guy on YouTube and Facebook talking? He is trash. He is absolute dumpster juice with a little bit of vanilla sprinkled in and then put some cherries on top. What? Who wants to drink that? Ew. But that's not what it's about. Who is he? We're going to come down and we're going to be the first defense to lock up this offense. Yeah. And Baker won't have to do anything but run the ball and do a little bit of play action. That could absolutely happen, and I could get on here next week and tell you how wrong I was, and they can hold them to 13, and I'll have to rip out some of my hair on the stream, or at least try. But I don't see that happening. I think Baker Mayfield will be the big dog of the game. Why? Because he will have to be. He will have to be, for the first time this year, be the big dog of the game because of necessity, because of the Cowboys' weakness. That's secondary. Now, the run may set it up. It may be play actions and take deep shots. Maybe to OBJ, maybe down the middle of the field to Hooper. Who knows? But that's what I think, because the game may call for it. The Cowboys may score, and the Browns may have to match it. But I think Baker will have to be the big dog of the game, not because I want him to, not because I woke up and, I didn't wake up saying, oh, come on, machine. Man, you didn't even work. It was supposed to be all nice and seamless.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
Not because I woke up that way, but because I have to feel that way. And I think Baker is going to have to do it. That's why I think he's going to have to be the big dog of the game. Mike says Stephen A. on speed. Stephen A. on speed dial. I missed the comment. Computer, you suck. Sorry. Where did it go? Where did my comment go? I missed it. I will get it back. Shoot the Trill said Baker is an interception machine. Just run the ball. Play action. Brandon says Prescott still does not have a contract. Just saying. Oh, good point. Lord help us. Lord. I missed my Stephen A. comment. Where did it go? I seen it and lost it. It was a good one, too. Oh, man. Dog Pound in here. Shake and bake. Mike says Dak, a bad man, but Baker got his wild dogs with him. I missed my comment. That's going to hurt my soul. There it is. Mike says Stephen A. Smith on speed dial. If we win, Skip is going to have to hide, and Uncle Shay Shay is going to have a field day. Don't forget about him. BMT said Baker's an interception industrial complex, run the ball. Elijah Baker said cap. Baker has not been on Dak's level since his rookie year. LA says a Velcro. Question mark, laughing. Horace said, I don't feel good about this game today, but man, how nice would it be to get a win? Can you imagine? Reginald said they will hold to 24. Reginald said 27-24 Browns. My son Carden says we will win by a TD, says Robert. All right, now my prediction. That was my big dog. Now my prediction for the win. Oh, boy. Now I've seen a lot of people on Facebook and a lot of people here on YouTube all going with Cleveland, except a couple of Cowboy fans here going with the Cowboys. Don't be cute, dominating the base of the game, and go from there. A lot of people. I picked Baker to be the big dog if they're going to win, but everybody, well, hold on. Cowboys 2017 due to Dak outplays Baker. I hate to say it. And not BMT television. A lot of people going with the Browns here. Now, I told you, went with the Ravens, went with my heart. I took a fat L directly into my file. I'll have to go to HR to try to get it out in my yearly review. I have to go, but hey, can I get the L up my file? And they're going to stamp it and say no. I went with my brain and my heart on Cincinnati. I got the dub. I went with Washington and got the dub. And now we're going to Dallas. I looked at the schedule last year. I said, I'll be at the game. Yeah, let's go. But then COVID said, no, you're not going to be at the game. Wear your mask. Shut up, son. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't going to be at the game. Fine. Everybody's on Cleveland, huh? Well, I'm going with my brain here. I'm taking my heart. It's beating fast. And I'm not going with my heart. I'm going with my brain, unfortunately. Now, I want to be wrong, but I'm going with Dallas. I just don't trust the defense. I don't know if our offense is ready to air it out yet. I have to see it first before I go against a high-powered offense. I'm going to be on camera. I might cry a couple of tears. I may throw an empty water bottle, but who knows? But I'm going with Dallas, unfortunately, as it pains me to say. I just keep it real. You can boo me in the chat. You can say, you suck. You are terrible. I hope you have to drink dirty dumpster juice with a side of stale Cheetos. Why stale Cheetos? I don't know, but it came to my mind. But I'm going to go with Dallas 37, Browns 24. Browns lose by 13. We go to 2-on-2, and then I can yell and scream during the game and then yell and scream on the next show. But that's my prediction. Yell at me, scream at me, boo me. I can take it. Boo me. You suck. Boo! Noah says, man, your commentary kills me. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. I try. Smart, not hard. Great that you're honest. Mike says, Dallas. I know. Keep it real, says Elijah Baker, but I'm going with my Browns. Chopper says, how could you? Shake my head. I don't care if we don't have a chance. I still say Browns. Mike says, heck no. Browns through the pick and then bro. Browns fans, I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm wrong too, man. I hope I'm wrong. I want to come in here next week and say how trash I am. I want to get a hefty bag and just wave it in front of the camera and say, this guy in front of the camera is trash. That's what I want to do. Typical Gamer says, I love my Browns. I hope I'm wrong, but I think Dallas will win though. Hey, I got to keep it real, but that is it. Browns praying with the trash in the comments. That's it for me until about 1 o'clock. Hopefully I see you guys in the watch party over on Facebook. If you're not there yet, link in the description on Facebook. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully I see you guys at 1 o'clock. LA says, you are old. Fish tips and onions. Ew, fish tips and onions. My God. I'm all the above if the Browns win. Robert says, my heart says Browns, my brain says the boys. Thankfully, my brain isn't working at full capacity. My guy, let's go. I will see you at 1 o'clock if you're at the watch party. If you're not, I'll see you next week. Same time, same streaming channel. Until then, if the rest says if the Browns win, you get no hollow W. Bag. Listen, hey, I hope they do win. But until then, I'll see you guys. Let's